Ladies and gentlemen, my fellow countrymen, the Biafran people, Umunke Chineke. Right from this part of the world, I'm reaching you. My name has always been Don Ezeku and will always be. I'm a typical Biafran man. I just want to talk a little bit to my fellow Igbo people, the Biafrans, everywhere you might be, worldwide. I salute you guys. The time has come for us to identify whom we are. We must have to identify whom we are. I'm going to use a little bit, even as an ex-radio broadcaster back in East CBS in those days. Today, I love when I'm talking, saying every other thing. I use more or less the gospel way because God has already called me to become an evangelist, a deacon, an executive elder. All these names are acquired, doing the work of God. But that has nothing to do. That doesn't signify that I'm perfect. No one is perfect. No one is perfect. But I can say today that when it comes to the people ruling Nigeria today, they are not perfect at all. They have nothing of God in them. They are killers. They are killers. They are monsters. They just go around killing and destroying. I think the logo of that country, Nigeria, should be a logo that has to do with bloodshed. One thing is evident. Let us not hide. I can't understand those people who are called what do they call themselves? Ohaneze, the governors. Just those little minute among us all. Those little minute that doesn't make 5% of Igbo ideology, of our intentions to get back to our nation and build our nation. But because they are comfortable with whatever they are getting, they close their eyes to all the atrocities going up in that country called Nigeria and Africa as a whole. And what they stand to gain, I still don't understand. It baffles me a lot. We've had some prominent men. There was a guy who spoke about being in the Navy for years, all the plans that the Northerners had against the Igbos. We've just heard about Dr. Malafia. He spoke extensively, and now he's been killed. Just got killed. And still, you still have some people in that land, in Igbo land, telling you about all Nigeria. Honestly speaking, either these people are insane, or either they are mentally unwell, either they have schizophrenia, or their personality disorder has gone to the height that they've lost it, or they don't have wisdom. They can't even perceive the truth. What do we Igbo have to do with president? President for 4 years? Let I tell you, if they give you a president for you to be there, he can govern. They will mess you up. For that 4 years, they will make sure they mess you up completely. Completely. But what do you drive from being a president of Nigeria today? What are you going to drive? If it is not for your own personal interest. It is purely for your own personal interest. It has nothing to do for the masses of over 95% of the indigenous people who have decided they want to have their own nation, a nation. Not that they want to have a nation, this nation has always been there, right from the beginning of when God created the Igbos to be. Let's go to history. We have nothing in common with these Fulani people. I don't want to bring the house inside because they were just manipulated, like the Yorubas were manipulated. You know, it took me time to decide to come into really taking the Yorubas serious. It took me time, and I don't want to elaborate on this issue. Next time I will try to develop what I meant. God made it that I was a little boy. I was in secondary school when the first crisis broke out in the northern Nigeria. So I saw the killings. My father was killed in Barkin Ladi. My father was killed. So at an early age, when I was in my third year, was when the war started, back 1967. So I lost my father in 1966, nearby. Like most of you, I can see you, doing all this, befitting burial for your father, for your mother. My father, I don't know where his bones are lying till today. And all these things because of the differences between us and the Fulanis. Whenever they are telling you to sit down, just stand up. They are pure evil. They are pure monstrous people. There is nothing about God at all in them. Remember one particular thing in the Bible. It says the thief has, the enemy, the devil has 3 agendas: to steal, to kill, and to destroy. To steal, to kill, and destroy. That's the agenda of the Fulanis. And they have been doing it all these years. And still, we are blindfolded. No, I mean, for those people, I've never been. Right from before even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come with all the boldness, come because God have raised him like he raised Moses to deliver us, to spearhead everything about getting Biafra. I have always been noted as someone, if when he asks me anything, Biafra is in my mind. Biafra comes first. But we have to live in Nigeria, continue doing it, pretending, but thank God. Thank God for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Thank God for people like Simon Ekpa, who are doing great job that we can see now. Honestly speaking, yes, the Bible says the thief cometh to kill, steal, and destroy. And he said it all, that Jesus came that we might have life and have it in abundance. That Jesus that we have today is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. God doesn't come and step in and say, hey, here I come, I am God. I come to save you. He will always use somebody, a deliverer, someone to do the job. You ask me why, what do I think about the Buhari, Malami, and the rest of them? They are all a part of the fallen evil angels from heaven. You know, when war broke out in heaven, and like the Bible says, that war when it broke out, and Lucifer was kicked out from heaven. God didn't put his hand into it. We know about the story. I wouldn't go into it. What happened is that Lucifer, God allowed him, throw him on earth to come and dwell on earth. The earth is where he now has to reside. They don't have body. They have to use human body to operate. So whatever you see, when I look at Buhari today, I see Lucifer incarnate. I see Lucifer incarnate. I see the Lucifer man operating in him. the same way he operated in Pharaoh, in Pharaoh's body in those days. That's exactly what we see. If you see the type of killings they do every day, you see it's the same indices. You will see the same pattern. They never change. Beheading, killing people, killing a pregnant woman, removing. Who on earth has any spirit of God that can do such a thing? Nobody. The only person who can do such a thing is somebody who is possessed. Who is possessed. And I have the privilege, I have worked with mental health people possessed drug and alcohol, personality disorders, people who are, they don't even know their beginning and their last. And Buhari doesn't care because he's almost ending up in pit. I mean the fake Buhari, because honestly speaking, anybody who is still believing that is Buhari, the real Buhari there, oh no, oh no, you tell me, Don, this is, you coming in, you deviating. I'm not deviating. Let I refresh your mind once more. You remember a very wonderful lady, the Minister of, I think it's communication, our great lady, the one who really battled with making sure the fake drugs in Nigeria was eliminated, because a lot of people were really killing, a lot of people making money through fake drugs. Adora. This, when she was the Minister of Communication, and when Yaradua died, the same Fulani did exactly the same thing to camouflage, not to allow Jonathan to take power. They did everything they wanted. They covered it from her, which they knew that she knew what they wanted her to be a part of the coverage, so that the Fulani will continue to be the president, do their job. Who told you that they have changed? That's exactly the same thing they have done with Buhari incident. That's exactly the same thing. They never change, and they will never change. They will never change. These are not, we have got nothing in common with these people. Absolutely nothing in common with them. And where it amazes me a lot is that everything, you can see the way they are paying people left and right. Even in New York, they have to go and bribe some people again. The people living in New York, their corruption has eaten them deep down inside their bone marrow. That even anywhere they passes, they use corruption. If they can corrupt you, they kill you off. You will notice the way they're eliminating people. Notice, I don't know if you people really follow the teachings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. God bless that guy. He exposed teachings upon teachings, trying to bring awareness to the evils of what is going to come, and people were doing their business as usual. Business as usual. But right now, everything is coming clear. Everything is coming to end. A lot of people are seeing what he was advocating, saying far back 2015, we're seeing it happen today. What a prophet he is. What a prophet he is. What a prophet he is. And still, you still have some elements of those Efulefus back home, still talking about one Nigeria. It gives me tears. At times, I feel like I have to cry. Not to cry because of what they are saying, but to cry to their stupidity. To their stupidity. Absolutely stupid. They will be saying, who is this guy rapping and talking? Yeah, man. Most of you guys, governors and the rest of them, you are little boys. I can tell you I'm older to most of you. I have seen Nigeria. I have worked in Nigeria. I worked in those days at the radio station under Peter Doche. I did some programs with the former Director General of NBC Radio Nigeria, Kevin Ejiofor. So I have been there. I know Nigeria, and I know everything about Nigeria. It interests me. Nigeria is not a nation. Nigeria is not a nation. We know that. Nigeria was not created by God. Nigeria was created by two people, a man and a woman, having fun, trying to have a company and a business identity, and they created Nigeria, nigga. They put it together just to make money. And that was so great. It started working good for the British people, and they started enjoying the money they are reaping from them. We know about this. If you want more to understand this, go and search all the teachings of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You will see what I'm saying. I followed this guy. I've listened to him. I know what he was saying. There's no atom of lie in everything he has advocated. All what we say in the way he talked, Jesus talked the same way. Jesus called the Israelites in those days, he called them every vipers. He called them, what will I say? He called them every name unimaginable. Every name. He called them every name. He called them, he beat them, he threw away he called the Pharisees. You are vipers, you are, what name is it? The names are trying to pop into my head, but he called them every name because that is what they are. That's what they are. That's what they are. That's what they are. They have tried to kill Nnamdi, kill the lawyer. Why is it that they're going around killing everyone that says anything they want to kill? You and me know that they have a mission. Their mission is to Islamize Nigeria. Their mission is to bring you and me under Sharia law. Their mission is to really make you become a slave for life. If we don't, right now I'm not even doubting of Biafra coming, because it's a finished project in heaven, signed by God itself. And you say, don't hide, because I know a great man of God, when they speak, I run with whatever they have said. If there is no other person who have said anything that piqued my heart, is a man who he's not a Nigerian, he's not from Biafra, but he's a man of God. I happened to work under them. I was a partner to the ministry, because I was a partner to the great ministry of late Dr. Maurice Suhulu, and I happened to become a partner as well to Pastor Benny Hinn. Benny Hinn, in 2019, ministering in Ghana, in Accra, Ghana, all of a sudden the Spirit of the Lord picked him up, and he said, it was in 2019, and he said, in 2 years' time, that Islam will be defeated in Nigeria. Where are we? 2 years' time, there we are. That Islam will be crushed. Forget about their ammunitions, their armored cars, and every other thing. That's the arm of flesh. That's arm of flesh. I know they are going to kill a number of people, thousands of people will be eliminated. But God said, even if it comes to a point for him to raise stones, he will raise stones to do the job. They are just wasting their time. They are just wasting their time. They have to kill, because that's what the Bible says. They come to steal, kill, and destroy. They kill and destroy. They take the money. And something that I can't put one to one together is these people are sitting on top of, because they are in power, sitting on top of the wealth coming from the east, from the southeast, from Igbo land, using it the way they want, And they will come to meet the governors all the time and give them peanuts. Peanuts from the what that belongs to you. The enemy will take it and come and give you peanuts and tell you, you shut up and that we can do our job. Is that? Can't you see the irony in the whole thing? Can't you see how stupid you guys are? You guys are call yourself governors and have representatives or whatever you call your names. The only guy, that's one senator I still have no word of appreciation, how much to say to him, thank you for what you're doing. You know the guy I'm talking about. He's the only outspoken guy. I was listening to Ekweremadu the other day, rapping shit. I mean rapping shit. For a man I know very much well. He wants to be the governor in Enugu. And that's what he was trying to drive. They want to go and make a meeting, come together and see how they're going to. God, there's no way it's because of you Nnamdi Kanu is going to be released. Because none of you have done anything since today for Nnamdi Kanu to be released. Now you want to come in because of election. Because you people really got him where he is so that he can do the election and go back again doing business as usual. Doing business as usual. I'm sorry, Mr. Ekweremadu. I know you and the former CJ in Enugu State who passed away was a schoolmate. He's a class or two ahead of me, but he was a schoolmate, so you can now identify who is talking. Nobody who doesn't know me in those days in St. Vincent Secondary School, Abuku. I'm not a bad boy because I'm so jovial and I'm always one of the best dressed. Okay, it has been my own signature, and I was a class prefect, a footballer as well. I did everything nice with everybody. Please, all what we want is Biafra. All what we want is Biafra. Because this is not something for only you and me, something for your children, the children, generation to come forever and ever. And you're looking for something for 4 years. 4 years, and the Fulani will kill you off. These people don't know any language but killing. They have nothing else but to Islamize the Igbo land. They have nothing else but to take your women for sex slavery, destroy them. I think this is my first time coming to you guys, but I have to leave it this way. But I pray that we all sharpen our eyes. Sharpen our eyes. And to you brothers of IPOB, please, let's stop all this rattling, all this dirty, nasty battling for position. Later I calm down again. In the Bible, this thing happened in the days of Jesus, where even some of the apostles, they started, who is going to be with you, Lord? Who is going to be the man placed at the right place? Who is going to be with Jesus? Looked at them. It's only any of you who, you are ready to be a servant, to serve the people. That's the only one that will be in that position. Okay. If you're not ready to be a servant, then forget it. And I thank you. Guys, forget those nonsense. Forget those nonsense and let's get to Biafra. Biafra will be something unique, something special, it will be a masterpiece of a nation in the world. Because we've got everything it takes to build that nation and make it a model. Je vous salue. Je vous dis bonjour. Forget about all those Mali people that come from Mali that are speaking Bambara and every other thing. You know what the Fulani does? They believe in what they call giri giri. That is their juju. They call it giri-giri. Either they have it in their mouth or they have it there. They just believe in that giri-giri. But there's one thing we believe in. Jesus Christ is Lord. There is power when you invoke that name. There is power. Maurice Sorule, when he was alive in those days, we used to do some meeting in Escort. We say, there is a power so strong that it makes the rulers of this world tremble. And that power is power that is in the name of Jesus Christ. And I can say to Buhari and all his people, there is a power. That power is so strong that it makes the rulers of Nigeria tremble. And they will tremble, they will tremble, they will tremble, they will regret we would have negotiated earlier off than now. Je vous salue, je vous dis bonjour et à bientôt. Bye bye.